Republic of Lakotah, USA. Native American declared sovereignty. Imagine this. You wake up in South Dakota, step outside your cabin, and see the wide rolling plains stretching endlessly under a crystal blue sky. In the distance, the Black Hills rise like ancient guardians. This is the heart of Lakota country, sacred lands older than any modern border. Now imagine this same land and actually part of the United States. Nope. Instead, you're standing in a sovereign nation called the Republic of Lakotah, a Native American country that declared independence from the U.S. in the 21st century. What if I told you there is a republic within the United States that claims its own sovereignty, issues its own passports, and seeks to restore the dignity of an entire people who once ruled these plains freely? Welcome to the Republic of Lakotah, a declared sovereign nation, a bold political statement, and a living echo of centuries of struggle and resistance. Today, we're uncovering. Stick with me, because by the end of this documentary, you'll understand why the Republic of Lakotah isn't just about borders. It's about identity, history, and an unbreakable human spirit. History and formation. To understand the Republic of Lakotah, we have to rewind hundreds of years. The Lakota are part of the Oseti-Sakowin, the Seven Council Fires, often called the Sioux Confederacy. Their ancestral territory stretched across North and South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Montana. Rolling plains, buffalo herds, rivers, and sacred sites like the Black Hills, known to them as Issepa, the heart of everything. But then came European settlers, U.S. expansion, and a string of broken treaties. The most significant was the Treaty of Fort Laramie in 1868. This treaty established the Great Sioux Reservation, guaranteeing the Lakota ownership of the Black Hills. But in 1874, gold was discovered. And you can probably guess what happened next. The U.S. government seized the Black Hills, violating the treaty. Over the next century, the Lakota were pushed onto smaller reservations, stripped of land, resources, and cultural autonomy. Fast forward to 2007. A Lakota activist named Russell Means, a veteran leader of the American Indian movement AIM, announced something radical at a press conference in Washington, D.C. We are unilaterally withdrawing from all treaties with the United States. We are reclaiming our sovereignty. They declared the Republic of Lakotah as a sovereign nation, independent of the United States, covering parts of North and South Dakota, Nebraska, Montana, and Wyoming. Imagine declaring independence from one of the world's most powerful countries. A political mic drop if there ever was one. But bold declarations are one thing. How did the US and the world react? Does Lakota actually exist as a country today? Let's dig into its political recognition. Political recognition status. Here's the legal reality. The Republic of Lakotah declared independence based on international law, specifically the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, which upholds self-determination rights. Russell Means and the Lakota Freedom Delegation even sent letters to the United States, Russia, Bolivia, Venezuela, Chile, South Africa, informing them of their new independent status and seeking diplomatic recognition. So, did any country recognize Lakota as sovereign? No, the U.S. government completely rejected the declaration, stating that the Lakota remain under federal jurisdiction. The Bureau of Indian Affairs dismissed it as a political stunt. Within Native American communities, responses were mixed. Some supported the symbolic stand, others criticized it, saying it lacked consultation with all Lakota people and tribal councils. In practice, no change occurred on the ground. Reservations remained under U.S. governance. No embassies opened. No seat at the UN, but the declaration wasn't just about legal recognition. It was about reminding the world, we never gave up our sovereignty, you took it. But beyond legal papers and political declarations, what is daily life actually like in Lakota territory today? Let's step into the heart of the plains. Daily life and travel visuals. Visiting Lakota country is stepping into a landscape where the past whispers through every blade of grass. Imagine driving down a long quiet road through Pine Ridge Reservation, passing wide open plains under endless skies. Horses graze in the distance, Tippas stand alongside modern houses, old pickup trucks rattle by, radio playing country, rock, or powwow songs. You'll see sweat lodges, traditional purification ceremonies still practiced today, powwows, gatherings with drumming, dance, and colorful regalia celebrating Lakota identity. Sacred sites, like Bear Butte, revered as a place of prayer and vision quest, artisans selling beadwork, quillwork, and drum catchers at roadside stalls. Language classes preserving the Lakota language, once nearly erased by boarding school policies, but daily life here is not just cultural pride. It's also marked by high poverty rates, limited infrastructure, food insecurity, generational trauma from historical oppression. For many, the Republic of Lakota represents hope for a self-determined future, free from federal neglect. For others, it remains a symbolic movement with no tangible impact. But does Lakota have its own economy, currency, or governance to back up its sovereign claims? Or is it purely political symbolism? Economy, currency, and governance. Economically, the Republic of Lakota proposed to establish a currency backed by silver, distancing from the US dollar and all US federal taxes within its territory, promote sustainable industries, renewable energy, organic farming, ecotourism, reclaim land and natural resources for economic independence. In reality, these initiatives remain aspirational. The region's economy still relies heavily on federal funding and grants, casino operations under tribal management, small-scale agriculture and ranching, artisan crafts, and tourism. Governance-wise, the Republic of Lakota set out plans for a traditional Lakota council system, rooted in elder-led decision-making rather than Western parliamentary structures. Russell Means envisioned a nation where Lakota spiritual and cultural principles guided policy, from land stewardship to education reform. But without international recognition or internal consensus from all Lakota tribal councils, the Republic functions more as a political declaration and cultural statement than a practical governing entity. So what does the future hold for the Republic of Lakota? Is there a chance it could become a fully sovereign state? Or is it destined to remain an unrecognized declaration? Future prospects or risks. The future of the Republic of Lakota is deeply tied to indigenous rights movements, pushing for greater self-governance, land reclamation, and cultural preservation across North America. U.S. federal policy, as recognition remains politically and legally improbable under current structures. Internal unity, as many Lakota people still identify with their federally recognized tribal governments. Since Russell Means' death in 2012, momentum behind the Republic of Lakota has slowed. However, the ideas remain powerful, restoring sovereignty and dignity to Native American nations, reclaiming lands and treaty rights long violated, building a future where Lakota culture is just remembered, but fully lived. The risk lies in political fragmentation. Without unified leadership and practical economic development, the Republic risks fading into a symbolic footnote rather than forging a path to real autonomy. Yet its existence, an idea, a stand against centuries of injustice, continues to inspire activists worldwide. For many Lakota youth, the dream of sovereignty remains alive. But beyond politics and economics, the Republic of Lakota teaches us something profound. Identity is more powerful than any border. The Republic of Lakota might not be recognized by the UN, but it remains recognized by its people as a testament to their resilience, culture, and hope for self-determination. If you've learned something new today about this bold declaration of Native American sovereignty, hit that like button to support more untold stories. Which micronation or unrecognized country should we cover next? Comment below. Your curiosity drives this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Microstates documentary and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the world's hidden nations, secret sovereignties, and microkingdoms. Thanks for watching, fellow travelers and seekers of hidden truths. Until next time, keep exploring the edges of our world.